G'day mate, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included with me, Jetty. We're just looking at our lovely surfboard again, because this time we're not surfing in polluted water. So, first things first, we've got a printing pod. We might as well get this out of the way. We have... Nope. Or pips. Or ice or algae. If we have pips, what can pips do? Pips can reproduce on this island where the printing pod is, and they can't go anywhere else. I don't have pips because we don't start with pips on this map. Or I can have somebody who can decorate, farm, and doctoring, which are all useless. We're going to have some pips. Oh, they're going to add a mess to the base. Alright, first things first. I want to set the dupes off to work right here, getting some odd jobs done. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to extend our recreational room and give the dupes a few more options. Can we not make doors out of lead? Gold. Let's make the doors out of gold. So, I want to extend our recreational room, which means I want to look at our furniture, our options. So, we're on a semi-limited budget for power, because we've only got a single power transformer. Now, I can upgrade that. And I want to look down the options. So, we have a wind tunnel, which is too big. We have a hot tub, which we can't afford, because we don't have wood. We have a sauna, which we can't afford, because we don't have wood. Espresso machine, which requires water, which we have, but also requires a pinch of pepper nut every single use, and we don't have a lot of pinch of pepper nuts. We've only got whatever we've found in the wild. We have a jukebox, we have an arcade, and we have a carousel. I think we're going to have a carousel, which is too big. So let's do airflow tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. We're going to give that a nice high priority. I'm giving the deconstruction of those a really high priority. Which probably means power network. I'm going to need... First off, I need a solid tile there. Because this ladder is obviously doing a whole lot of nothing. So it can go away. Power transformer. Let's not make things out of copper. This is why we have no copper, because everything's made out of copper. Out of gold as well, please. We'll start upgrading the heavy watt conductive wire wherever we can, and then we need conductive wire on the way back, which can be made out of lead, because I'm perfectly happy for my dupes to have lead poisoning. And stations, no, furniture. A carousel goes right where the oxygen pipe is. That's not what I wanted, but sure. Very nice. Build that to there. Can somebody deconstruct that, please? Okay. It means that door can come out, and that door can come out, because they're officially useless. Station, nope, furniture. Carousel, right there. And then furniture... Arcade machine. Sure, because we've only got like a couple of tiles. So I'll throw that in there with a a metal sculpting block, because it's worth lots and lots of decor right there. And we'll throw in some crown molding. Done. That is everything set up and running. How the hell did you get that piece of conductive wire done? I don't know, but that's fine. So that should fix up this room. The carousel is funny, dizzy entertainment. Sometimes too dizzy. Be prepared for unforeseen consequences. So we need to keep an eye on that one. Same time, there's a bunch of polluted water on the ground for some reason. Okay, so that's one of the things I want to set up. Second thing I want to set up is Bilbo. That door's meant to be locked. That door's meant to be locked. That door's meant to be open. We're going to have to get the doormen to come around and fix these doors. Okay, so that's done. Other thing I want to do is our Drecker farms. Our Drecker farms are almost complete. They're now complete. Because our Drecker population in the first room is up to 8 of 8, which means I need to get the other Dreckos in this room. On top of that... Actually, let's just start one project at a time. So, ventilation display. We do have our... chlorine down here, which can I? No, I can't hijack that pipe, but I can hijack that pipe, bring it around, bring it up, bring it across, bring it back up, long bridge to here. We did need 15 segments of hydrogen going off our last measurement, and we need a gas vent in that room and a gas vent in that room. So gold gas vent there, gold gas vent there. Nope. Gas bridge there. Okay. Long gas bridge. I want to do all this in pause mode so I make sure I get everything right. Gas bridge there, gas bridge there, gas bridge there. I'm going to have you bring out some chlorine, which should put 5 kilos, 10, 15, 20. Oh, really? I thought this one had chlorine as well. 1, 2, no. Oh, it does. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So set you back to none. And then hopefully you'll just keep cycling gases around and around. Okay, so that's that problem sorted. Our carousel would be up and running if somebody went and built some power cables. You lazy Dupes. Metal block can go down at 45. Hey! Oh boy. That looks thoroughly entertaining. And I just realized that pipe's missing, so we're gonna... What? Sparkle flattered, pleasant chit-chat, saw friend, popped eardrums, youthful, expressing themselves, morale, ride on the carousel, +4, I'll take it. Father Bloopy's in on the action next. Everybody's happy. I think. You Dupes are giving me mixed signals. Very mixed signals. Okay. And we've got a nice pretty sculpture. Okay, so that's that room done. Next project was... They're all being built. All those gas pipes are being... Oh, you could be hooked straight into there to actually get pre-filled with hydrogen. Once it's full, we can disconnect that. And what I'm going to do is connect that. That gas filter is set to none. So I can actually connect that to there. And our pre-measured chlorine should be able to float all the way up. We'll set you back to chlorine. Refill the pipe section. And hit disable building. And after that's built, after these few pieces here are built, that should fill the first room with chlorine. It's only one room, you know, there's two more, well, another one to go, but that'll be a start. Okay. Next thing I really want to get done this episode is space. Space, the final frontier. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to dig out the mafic rock, because this is regolith. This will fall down as soon as we get that far. And the auto miners will do a good job of digging it out. But I also need the Dupes to sort of break the seal and have all this stuff fall. which is a little bit hit and miss. So we're going to get some dupes up here to dig what they can out and start the avalanche, and then hopefully not get buried in the meantime. In the meantime, actually, we're going to put a ladder down that side. So if they do get buried, hopefully they can get out this way. Because that'll let our telescope start running. We still need to build a whole rocket system up here, but, you know, a start is a start. Any dupes want to come? Oh, here's 2, 3 of them. Actually, skills. I forgot to do this. So, Canuck, no, you're fine. Glass Eye Marmaduke, you finally get that one, which means you get a hat, because that's what we're now going to do. If you've got a hat, that means you've got exosuit already. Sure. Dupey the Doorman already has exosuit, so he can get construction as well. Ergophobia, not even close. Yeah, we've got a couple that should get exosuit in the next level up. What is wrong with you? Stress high, dead tired. Racket from friend snoring. Oh, you're sleeping behind a loud sleeper. Okay, let's try and fix that. Free beds, free beds, free beds. Nancy, this is now your bed. I don't know where your previous bed was, but it's definitely going to be over here now. It was here. So that means Yarrow's obviously the loud sleeper. So OTB can also have this cot, and that effect shouldn't be there, but it means Yarrow is definitely the loud sleeper. Alright. Back up to here. Okay, come on, Nancy. Yeah, we can stop digging that one tile. You gonna listen to me? You don't have to dig that one. You do have to dig that one. No. You're gonna go do... No. Yeah, that's the fine one. That's fairly risk-free. It's the one above your head. Because you do have a chance of getting stuck on the top of a pile of regolith. Cool. Now you can dig that one and that one. And that one and those two. You could also dig your way down. Okay, that's perfectly acceptable. No Zombieland? Okay. Nancy's done that one. Started that avalanche. Zombieland started that avalanche. Can we do these two now? Zombieland like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done. If stuff's gonna fall on my head, I ain't dealing with it. Nancy is just stuck in a expressing themselves loop. Yeah. It's not a bug, it's a feature. At least that's what the devs keep telling me. How about you dig your way down? Nope, you're stuck in a loop. And you're stuck in a loop. And now you should be unstuck in a loop. Now you can reach your ladder again. Dig these two. Confined. What's wrong with you? They're still expressing themselves. How about you move there? Nope. Nope. You're hungry. You can dig some tiles whilst you... No. Okay, fine. Don't dig some tiles whilst you wait. Yeah, the Scaredy Cat can now start research. Now, I've actually got a mods installed, so it's just going to automatically tick off every single one of these astral bodies one at a time. And then hopefully no longer send duplicates in here to have anything to do with this damn thing. Because I'm sick in any normal playthrough where a duplicate will come sit in the telescope, even if there's no reason for them to sit there. They'll just sit there anyway, even after you've researched everything. So we've got a carbon asteroid has been... Oh. Star map. So I finished the first one, straight away moves on to the second one, which is perfect. That's what we want. We want them to automatically just move on to whatever the next research is. Okay, the other problem I have is we set up the cooling loop last episode, which is definitely running. It's definitely cooling down the majority of the base. It's in a much more even temperature now. We've also... No, gas overlay. Gas overlay. We've also got our hydrogen being cooled down. Not by a lot. Why is that not being cooled? Oh, why is that not? Oh, some idiot disconnected that when they used the deconstruct. It was a deconstruct all command. Okay, we need to cool down our diamond tiles again, which explains why there was polluted water on the floor. We did fill up part of the loop, not all of the loop. What we're going to do is we're going to disconnect that again and run that into there. At the same time, I'm going to use the P water to come in here and fill up the loop as well. Because it's all polluted water, I want to keep it all polluted water. Alright. Even then, we've put in the hydrogen. It is offered, not really cooling currently because the cooling's off, but it has stabilized the temperature at least. I need to get rid of that bridge because we've added enough to the system. And then as soon as the liquid comes through the loop, it's 25 degrees. Okay, it's actually being heated up by our radiator. That should be fine. That's coming out at 35 now, which should further cool this area. So we've got thermal regulation down here is probably the best I can put it. On top of that, we've cleared off most of the heat that we had coming down through the middle of the base from all the geysers up above. But as you can see, I've still got hot spots from where we dump hot liquid down and through the base. So I prefer to avoid that if possible. So what I want to do is I want to have a confined duplicate, which we'll get to in a second. I want to build a ladder up here. And obviously there's a volcano over there, so I want to go see what that is. At the same time, I want to dig right across the bottom of the base. And the plan is going to be convince the nasty water deconstruct. Convince the nasty water to come this way, and we're actually going to divert it straight across. So I want tile. We can then let it flow in there, and then we'll do tiles like this. And then I want a 3 high wall. Let's do a 3 high wall there. And then we'll put a ladder up. Okay, and then all that has to go 4 tiles up, 4 tiles up, 4 up, 4 up. Now looking at this, I want to move it all down 1 tile. Which then moves... okay, which then puts that there, that ladder there, that ladder there. We can dig all that out. That can go. Actually, all that has to be dug out as well. Those will have to get deconstructed, and we're going to go 4, 4, 4, 4 tiles. And then 4 and 4. We'll need a ladder there and a ladder there. That should be enough. It also means this will get retired as well. We'll stop using this pump because we're going to bring all sorts of lovely liquids through this area. And oh, that's the printing pod. We also need to get heavy wire conductive joint plate in right. Nope. Okay, set that to a higher priority so it gets done. Power heavy watt conductive wire out of gold, which we want to bring in like that. Yeah, like that. So we're going to force the dupes to run around and then down here. At the same time, we're going to force all the liquid this way. It's going to take a little while to set up, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. And in the meantime, Dupes can just start hacking away at stuff. So, printing pod, printing pod, printing pod. Choose a blueprint. Nope. Nope. Sure. Doctoring and decorating. Nope. We're going to take 2 tons of copper ore. Because everything else is rubbish. That's going to be the biggest thing with this mod. Now, this mod, it actually, I think I mentioned it last episode, maybe I didn't. Actually looks like this mod is completely broken. I went and looked at the mod portal for this particular mod because I had duplicates that were immune dying off. I really hope you can dig. Oh, you can dig. No, you did dig. You gave up. No, keep digging. As long as you keep digging, you have a chance of getting out. Otherwise, Lonely Zone, you're stuck. You're as stuck as you get. Hopefully other people rescue you. That's 1 ladder. You're rescued. Okay. Nope. Catlin's now maybe rescued. Maybe released. Power. Heavy conductive plate. Priority 9. Right there. You need to go away. You need to go in. Oh, no. I can't put it there. I can't put it there. It's got to go there. That's got to go anyway. Power. Conductive joint plate. Right there. That tile, that tile. That tile all have to go. It's sort of working already. Can we deconstruct the heavy wire? And then if I put that there, and I make sure all the power is set nice and high, unreachable dig. Okay, maybe I overlooked some features. Come on, autosave, you can do it. Sedimentary rock is normally generally pretty close. If I put that there, they should be able to reach it. That looks mostly diverted. This is still got to be dug entirely. Cool. Sorry, set to priority 9. Can't do much better than that. We're going to dig up to there, across to there, and then all the way up to there as well. I really hope you guys start digging this way. Otherwise, we're going to end up with some flooding problems. Power's not hooked up yet. Can we 9 that stuff? You can be deconstructed in your entirety. That goes to there. We're still using that to fill that. We're going to pull off all of those power cables as well. We'll get rid of the pump. Now those 2 can be built. Heavy wire, unreachable dig. I have a feeling it's actually reachable, and you're lying to me, game. That's got to. Whoop, that's got to go, and those 2 tiles are going to go. And yeah, we need this dug reasonably quickly, please, Dupes. And this built like yesterday. Yeah, they're both skill-related buildings. We can build them. We're just lazy. We're going to do everything else, JD, except what you've asked. Okay, whilst you guys do that, how's space? Space clear? Okay, space is now clear. Alright, so now the next thing is going to be a rocket. A steam engine. And we're going to park you... there. We need ladders up the sides. And then we need to step the ladders in a tile. And I also need to clear out all the junk in the middle. Yes. I forgot to look for a mod that lets me just mass disable repairs on ladders. That would have been a good thing to look for. Okay, liquid's definitely going this way, but if you guys don't dig... Let's do an 8 dig. Can we get an 8 dig, please? Please? because if that flows over, this mini pump is not designed to deal with that much liquid at all. Okay, there were 2 tiles there a minute ago. Yeah, just keep digging. Keep digging, because that mini pump deals with just absolutely nothing. It's pretty shit. It's not meant to be good. Okay. So dig this out, join this into this shaft, which should let all the liquid just drain straight down into the oil biome. Now, as for the oil biome, we do have this pump here. We have a little bit of oil here. I have given the dig command to go to the far left. They've done that. They're actually working their way right now, and we're chlorine gas vent. Sure, let's uncover that. So they are digging their way to the right slowly. It's queued up. They're going to take a while to get there because it's not exactly close. I wouldn't mind having some transport tubes fixed up. Yeah, you guys have successfully buried yourselves. You might want to dig this crap out. A little bit more, one more, and you're good to go. Now dig out some more and bury yourselves again. I dare ya. We're going to need a ladder there, and a ladder there. And we should be able to get all of that. Okay, back to the story of our lives. Digging, digging. Yes, you've made it worse. Now you need to keep going right through here, and that way I can drain this way. Because at the moment you've just taken a sea and connected it to our polluted water sea, which is dropping clean water on top, and shit's going to overflow. Dig this way, please. Please. Sicky, dig. Dig, 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 dig. Dig faster. Exosuit. You get a construction hat. Saran gets a grilling hat. Take Me gets a no hat because you don't actually have a specialization. And Huff gets 2nd level of carrying. So we do have a few dupes that have already leveled up. The other ones are reasonably close. Confined 2. Yeah, you did it again. You need to dig out this whole ladder. Can I put a robo miner in here? I think I can. You know what? We're going to. I'll put a robo miner in there because that should be able to keep the ground here clear. That's all it can do. Because it can't shoot through abyssalite, and it can take out this slice of granite. But if we go back to the robo miner, we can see it's narrow. It's got a fairly narrow field, so it should be okay, I think. Okay. Oh, salt water's done. Yep. You could probably do with a couple of ladders to get across, and we're now digging from the bottom up, which is good. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Up. If we join those two together, the little pump that can't. It can't possibly keep up. This is why there's water outside again. And this is special. Why are you taking your helmet off to catch your breath? Oh, you're taking your helmet off to sneeze repeatedly. Yeah, you got slime lung. Okay. It's fine, you'll get better, I'm sure. This is turning into be an absolute disaster. We need this dug out. It's priority 9 down, and you just choose to go left. Sure. You're just digging out the tiles one at a time to give us a more area for the water to sink into, right? That's your idea, Deadly Kittens. You're just giving us a little bit more area for the water to sink into, clearing out the volume. I understand. I get it now. Nope. We are digging up from the bottom as well. We just need to dig faster, way faster. Because that's very full. Okay, back to the north, and you're done. You just need power. And then we need a duplicate to stand here and get rid of all this stuff. Now, this will get thumped by asteroids time and time again. Nothing I can do about it. We're not really trying to protect this steam engine or its rocket segments. We're just building it out in space and hoping for the best. Which means everything's going to break. But that's fine. That's sort of part of the design feature. For everything at ground level to break. Yes. Alright, it's night shift. Everybody's quit up there. How about down here? No. We're still going. One tile at a time. Alright, I'm going to put in a quick cut, I think, until these two join together, and I'll see you guys after the cut. And hopefully somebody digs out this tile or this tile and breaks the whole lot. Come on, yes! Goodbye and drain. Cool. So that's fixed that problem. That'll let all that salt water and all the other waters out. We need to dig out that tile so the planty thing can plant again. And that should hopefully... We might dig this one tile higher. Should hopefully fix this problem and let all the liquid drain this way, which means no more hot liquid through the middle of the base. Apart from what we're pumping through the middle of the base. But that's fine. We can mop that finally. And if they dig those tiles out, with that tile of course. Poke shell. You're currently too cold actually. Okay, there you go. Alright, so now that we've joined the left and the right, I need to change these to vacancy. So the only way a duplicate can come through here is if there's a vacant spot to put their exosuit. If there isn't, they're not allowed to wander through and just dump their exosuits on the floor. Because we have civilized duplicates, and we don't do those things here. If you guys dig that out, that would be really appreciated. Because then the power transformer could run and things won't get flooded. Because this liquid all over here can drain from here. I really wish that would just crack through. That'd make my life easier. Nobody? Nobody. It's like 3 digs of sand. It falls apart instantly. Yep, there we go. Battle Rabbit's got it. Excellent. Okay, so that solved those problems. That's draining. That's draining. It looks like liquid's landing on this tile, which is not the idea. Yeah, it's definitely landing on that tile. So we're gonna go up 4 tiles there. And a plastic tile there. And we're gonna deconstruct those tiles. Yes. And hopefully somebody builds... Build before you destroy. Or not. We'll just mop it again. That's what we love doing. We love mopping. Okay, so that should push the liquid far enough this way that we can't end up with silly shenanigans anymore. Because that's melting real good. Okay, melting and overflowing. You know what? If you guys dig in right there... We'll throw an 8 on this problem. That'll relieve more pressure. Okay, so space. We can now deconstruct that one. And deconstruct that one. And that should let us put the next rocket segment up. You're going to need a protective tile or 2 to make sure you don't get buried. Technically, the mafic rock will stop a Well, anything coming this direction should be fine. Anything coming at this angle, maybe not so much. Idle. Nancy, you took out your ladder. What are you standing on? Sand. Sedimentary rock. You should definitely build a ladder out of sedimentary rock. Right here. Here, I think. Are you unconstructive? No. Who has the orders to do that then? Streaming Hawk. Screaming Hawk. Now you're going to build it? Okay, that should be enough to get you out. It is. Okay. So, again, just going to fill more salt water, avalanche, waterlanche. Cool. Alright. So it means we should be able to mop that out. Technically, I'll mop this side. I don't think I'm going to just yet, just in case. Oh, I forgot to check on these things. So you have an atmosphere. You're good to go. We can now copy, paste that there. And it means I can set you to auto-wrangle down to 0. And where were we? Gas overlay. Disconnect that from there. Plumb it in there. Disconnect that from there. And that from there. Plumb that into there. Let's go right the way back down to the bottom of the base. Set. Oh, you're already disabled. JD planned ahead. Connect those on there. Redisconnect that. So it's not a future mistake that comes back to haunt JD. That one's now full as well, so we should be able to connect that into there. And then that into there. And that should fill the top room with gas as well. Which now means I can run my heater through here. And heat up this room because the atmosphere is wrong, the temperature's wrong, everything's wrong. Temperature's okay in parts. In parts, yeah. But that should get both these Drecker farms up and running. The beauty of this means I don't have to come back and touch them. Alright? Priority 7. There, and there. I don't have to come back and touch them. The only thing I do have to do is I now need to hook up the shipping lines with conveyor rail, which is shipping to this general drop location, which ships meat and eggs. And do I want to ship it to there or do I want to ship it elsewhere? I technically want to ship it to this farm. No, I want to ship it to a Drecker station. Okay, we need to build a Drecker station. All of that can go. We want a door there and there. That should be locked. That should be locked. So we want a Drecker station. A Drecker station is very simple. We just want a shearing station. We want a food, a critter drop-off. That's pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell. So shipping rails. We're going to want to bring you to you to you. And then ship stuff straight to here. Actually, we might put in... let's start making these out of gold as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 should be enough to keep the life cycle going. I want a auto sweeper in here, because out of here we will have to ship corpses. I mean meat. Yes. Which is that rail there, which drops stuff to here, and then meat gets redistributed straight down to there. So I'm gonna ship it to here first, drop it out, meat gets picked up, then reshipped on. Yes. And power-wise... there's 4,000 watts on that bit of wire. Which is... incubators... pumps... other odds and ends. It is rate controlled, so it can't blow up. So in that case, we're going to run those. And you're not having a problem at all. Yep, like I said, game is completely bug-free. Okay, that one and that one. Oxygen's now going. We're digging out all this crap. We're building up that. There's more polluted water on the floor. Why are you wearing a suit? How the hell did you get in here with a suit? Nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. How the hell did you get in here with a suit on? I just realized I saw other duplicates with suits on. You can't come through there. You can come down here. You can come in there. You can't come through this entrance because that's not an entrance. You can't get in from the right-hand side of the base. How the hell did you get in here with a suit on? Walk back through the checkpoint. Yeah, that's way better. Popped eardrums. Oh, there's a little bit of gas up here. Yeah, a little bit. It's now invading the base. Yeah, I don't know why there's 5 kilos of gas in the base, but sure. Alright, you're gonna be auto wrangle surplus down to 0 of Dreckers and Drecklets. Or actually, I really want a butcher station. I want a butcher station. That's the butcher station for the hatches. I can always... yeah, we can put a butcher station in over here. Yeah, we're going to put a butcher station down here. Because I do want Dreckos and Drecklets to come in here. And I do want to get them sheared. At least once. So if we put a butcher station over here... which is 3 tiles, it turns out. If we get a butcher station down here... and we hook you up to the power. Can I just put in some normal tiles across here and get rid of the slime, please? Yeah, we've got a vent there, but there's no way that overpressurized things to 5 kilos. That's outside air pressure. Yeah, that's a lot of outside air pressure. Something we dug into is obviously highly pressurized. Oh, zappy, 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 zappy. This is what I'm talking about. These repairs. I forgot to look for a mod to turn them off. If you set them to priority 1, it helps. Rocket. Research module. That's broken. I don't know how to fix that. That is a... oh, and you're adding heat the whole time. Okay. Priority now. Priority now. It's an actual priority now item. Because these are just adding heat, and they're gonna overheat sooner or later. Because they're digging on a tile that's undiggable. Done. Okay. So that's fixed that problem. We'll get a research module put up here. I need to disable auto repair. Disable auto repair. Disable. This is what I was talking about. A mod to just do this. Just a drag and drop to disable the auto repair. There is a copy settings. If I click that, drag up those. Yeah, it didn't copy across the disable auto repair. So the button's there, it just doesn't work. Disable. See, they're repairing it. Take me, do not repair things. Especially ladders out in space. Ladders out in space can just stay broken. They only get broken once. After they're broken once, they stay broken. That one as well. And then we can turn on suppress current. And go copy. And build unbroken 13. Copy, paste. No buildings are broken. Oh, new printables. Squeamish, undestructive. Doctor, building, researching and building. You're actually pretty good. And cooking, tidying, and you're steel. Steel is very, very tempting. But we're going to take on a new Patreon. I'm going to go with a oldie but a goodie. Chase. Come on, game. There we go. Chase. Thank you so much, Chase, for being a Patreon supporter. Welcome to the base. Hope you live a good life, but I make no guarantees on it being a long life. You had interests in digging? Yeah, I don't care about your doctoring. Construction and... what was it? Chase. Research and construction. So we're going to get you improved carrying first, and then exosuit, and then construction. Phoenix Dragon can have a Metatronics Engineer. They're always handy. Yara's Inserter can have Critter Ranching Mark III. Lolly Zone can have that one. Canuck can have... either or. Catron can have... construction. Yep, the Scaredy Cat can have... you're wearing that hat. That hat is a plumbing hat. This one. You're going to give you digging. Okay, so where were we? You had... no, skills. It was... Chase was interested in... construction. Priorities, Chase. So we're going to give you research first, and then building second. Great, you're done. Schedule. We've finally filled back up the first slot. So we need a new schedule. I think I'm on... these three plus one before plus one afterwards, and then downtime is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Okay, we're going to shift that over, shift that over, shift that over. That looks a little bit better. You've got a 2 tile overlap. You've got a 3 tile overlap. Okay, I'm still wrong. Done. Alright, who was it? Chase. Chase is down here. Everybody else is fine on the first cycle. Yup. Schedule. Beds. 8, 16, 32, 40. So we can do 40 duplicates currently. We can't with the mess tables, which I still haven't fixed. That's still a lot of water draining ever so slowly. We've popped the natural gas, which is just going to spew over this whole area. That's fine. You're not built. Okay, what other pet projects do I want to finish off this episode? I had a very, very important one. So we are plumbing. We have this little amount of oil. Then I need to move the oil pump again. And I can keep moving the oil pump. But we also have an oil well. And I'd really like to get the oil wells up and running. I've only found one so far. I'm really hoping we get lucky and we've got a few more. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of a problem. But we need to have airflow tiles. I'm going to make them out of lead purely because we're underwater. And the reason I'm using airflow tiles is we're underwater. And airflow tiles, in case you didn't know, are hydrophobic. Yes, they're scared of water, or water's scared of them. Now, the normal way I'd build one of these is I'd have this make its own internal water lock. Because, okay, so an oil well takes in clean water, does cracking, pumps out oil, okay? And it pumps it out through this tap, it just falls in the ground. On top of that, it does build up back pressure. When it builds up with back pressure, a duplicate's got to come along and empty the machine. And they do that by, you know, tinkering, doing blah, blah, blah. Stuff comes out. Natural gas comes spewing out of the machine. Now, because we're underwater, I need to account for the fact that we're underwater. So normally, I just put a gas pump up this top corner to pump out the gas. It's not going to work. We're underwater. So what I need to do is I need to put a mesh tile there. There we go, ventilation. I want a gas pump there with automation wire to a atmos sensor. And actually, we're probably going to need heavy watt joint plate, because so far everything's been heavy watt wire. Then we're going to need a mesh tile so you can actually drain whatever water's in this room. And then I'm going to need a pressurized liquid pump, because there is like 1200 kilos worth of liquid in every tile that I'm going to have to flush out of this room before I can even use it properly. And that's going to be the interesting thing. So we're going to have to plumbing, deconstruct that. You plumb into there, into those. All these are backups. We need more backups. Power wire, all that can go. We're going to do your 4 tile. 4 tall tiles, yes. Okay. We're going to bring liquid in at the top, out at the bottom, and straight back in there. Yes. And liquid reservoirs. 1, 2, 3. Not out of copper ore. Try that again. Out of gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the plan. We're going to give ourselves plenty of storage so I can get this to pump all the liquid out. We're going to disable that building. Yes. Okay, power. The other thing is I have to get a dupe in here. That's going to be the hardest thing because, like, this whole place is underwater. That's for sure. So I need to work out some sort of way to make a airlock that a duplicate can get in that's also a liquid lock. I need to have a liquid lock to keep the air in and an airlock to keep the liquid out. All in one combination. So, yeah, there's that too. There to there to there. Okay. And plumbing wise, I'm going to bring this one underneath. And nope. Well, actually, yeah, we can piggyback on that pipe for a little bit. And then bring it over and put in a double liquid bridge right there. Okay. So, that's our gas pump. Gas pump's done. We can now seal him in. Realistically, I just need the oil out of this machine. And preferably in a way where we get just oil in the pump, not oil and salt water. That's really... Don't you dare walk onto the other side of the wall. I'm half tempted to just leave you in there and let you die. Okay, so you're going to be if above 1 kilogram of gas. Okay, so that's that mesh tile lets the liquid out of here draining. We have... Normally you'd build a Liquid-Lock. Like this. Okay? That's normally a Liquid-Lock. To build an airlock, you'd normally build the exact opposite. So you'd have this T-piece up here, and then you'd have... that was wrong. Like that. So this area up here fills with a gas. And then because there's a gas in there, duplicates... Well, the liquid on this side and this side can't mix. At least that's the theory. The problem is I'm using airflow tiles because I have to, because we're underwater. And that means the air can just move into the airflow tiles rather than them staying in between normal tiles, which is where half our dilemma comes in. Okay, so we need to build a Liquid-Lock. If we build a Liquid-Lock like that, that's a Liquid-Lock, okay? Then if we build an airlock, by going up like that, 2 tiles at the top, no, that goes there. Okay, so duplicate can come up here, over the ladder. This is full of air. Down here, through a Liquid-Lock, which stops our petroleum getting out. Not that I really want to stop the petroleum getting out, but if I'm going to pump the petroleum, I only want to pump just petroleum, not petroleum and salt water. Now, the problem with this is the air, like I said, is going to dissipate into the walls, which now means I need to replace every one of these tiles with a normal tile. On top of that, I then need to surround it with airflow tiles because they have that hydrophobic properties, which should stop the tiles from breaking. Should. Although the whole area is going to be full of liquid to start with. Yes. Yes. Mechanized airlock. We're going to put one of them there. And we have to build... Nope. Build that ladder down and that ladder down. Throw another tile in there. Now worry about these guys getting pressure damage very, very quickly. Confined. Yes, OTB is definitely confined. We need to get these ladders for him. Somebody's about to get built into a tile. Very seriously. No, you got to eject it. Okay. Oh, power. I was going to bring out power this way, but that's obviously not going to work with all that in the way. So we're going to have to bring out power there. And into there. And you're just going to have to stay. No, we can actually deconstruct you and replace you with an airflow tile. Plumbing's hooked up. It's just not connected. If I build a door on there, the door will definitely confirm I can pull a vacuum or pull the liquid out. I have no idea if this is going to work at all. Can we please deconstruct? We want to put an air flow tile there. That door is really slow and there's no real good way to speed it up. Where's my closest? I've got some dry ground here. Power. Transformer. Transformer. And power. Power's this one. Wire out of just power out of wire, out of lead, and into the door like that. Okay, if we can get that done. Alright, you're powered up. Nobody else should have to come into this room, so I should be able to do that. And that should seal it. And then we hook that up. And you're going to start pumping out liquid 50 kilos at a time, but there's 1.3 tons per tile. And there's a lot of tiles in here. I like a lot of tiles. So it's probably going to take a while before we see any difference. On top of that, this is not built. 9. I need this built, because at the moment we actually have nowhere to store the liquid. We have a little bit of room in the pipes. I'm not getting pressure damage yet, which is surprising. No power. Did I not give you power? I did give you power. So we're just going to finish building the cables. Okay. Tanks. Okay, I need this done. Can we get this done? Please. Sandstone. Can we deconstruct this one? No? Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait patiently. As long as if we're busy. Gas pump is being flooded. Yes. Which I didn't give a gas pipe to. Whatever. It's a later jetty problem. No. 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 Okay. No. Yes! Go for it, Ergophobia. Okay, so if we can get this built out, we can go to plumbing. We're gonna disconnect that from that. I'm gonna plug that in there, and you're backing up. I really wish you wouldn't do that. But if we can get these, at least the first one built. If I can get the first one built, that should be enough that the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth should all be built before the first one fills up. Building broken. Back in space. Disable auto repair. Disable repair. Disable repair. Priorities. These ones. Disable. 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 If you're ever curious, bring up the priority overview and they'll tell you what is and is not broken. Disable. Disable. There's no shortcut key for disable auto repair. Of course not. Priority 7? Way more ladders, because we need like 6 research modules. Suppress current. Copy settings to all of those guys, all of those guys, all of those guys. Okay, so we're back down to just flooding. That's not what I wanted. Nope, gas pipes are still missing. I was hopeful. Okay, where are we up to? Okay, so we're definitely pumping out liquid as fast as possible. Alright, new printables are... Operate Doctor. Research, cooking, digging, narcoleptic. Nope. Loud sleeper. Nope. Pacifist. You can build, but that's about all you got going for you. Or we can have hatches, which we don't want. Oxalate, we don't want. Or some spicy tofu. We're going to have some spicy tofu. Alright. Back to space. Because that's really the only thing I have to work on whilst I wait for that pump to try its absolute hardest. Also, we're up to cycle 2... Ooh, we're up to cycle 208. I did up the mod. So I went into the mod settings because it looks like it's broken entirely. And I changed it up so it now lets Dupes live till... I think it was 220. I think I said it's 220. But I'm actually waiting for Fry Guy. Fry Guy is currently our oldest, who has Immortal, but he's also elderly. And he's not meant to be able to be Immortal and elderly at the same time. He's meant to have the elderly is meant to be removed, and he's just meant to have Immortal. But like I said, it looks like it's very, very, very broken. So, okay, pause. Zoom to the top. Unpause. Oh, that's done. Okay, build another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to go way higher. Way higher into space. Also need to work out how we're going to do steam power. There's lots of options. I do have lots of options when it comes to making steam. I could press the home button. I could, as was one of the things I was considering, just pump steam out of this room. I will have to I will have to slow down the flow of... Oh, good one, JD. I will have to rate the flow of the steam coming out there so it doesn't condense in the pipes. But that should work. There's polluted water on the floor. I think somebody puked on our ride. What's the best way to automatically deal with that? Not have that liquid reservoir right there. Can I move that liquid reservoir? Not really. Not really. Deconstruct. I need to build a reservoir here. It's alright, I can take a moment to change the material it's made out of to gold. Put that there. Hook that up to there. At which point I can empty this, move it one tile left, and that should let me put in a drain underneath. I really wish I'd known I needed a drain underneath to start with. I might have cut up some of the medical bay, but hopefully we don't need. That should be locked. Bad Dupe Man the Doorman. That's it. Okay. Really don't want to get that built, but you are happy, more than happy to upgrade the rocket. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go to our star map, for each asteroid, I need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 research modules to fully do a asteroid in one pass. So I actually want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the very first research we're going to get is going to be solid fuel combustion, which will let me put in a solid fuel booster, which will let me replace one of these research modules with the solid fuel booster and be able to get more distance to the next great destination. Home. Okay, where are we up to down here? Nobody's touched. I'm just going to... You know what? I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to disconnect that. Oh, now you're building it. Oh! Dupes. You know what? I'm going to leave that project for next episode anyway. Okay, skills. Battle Rabbit has his exosuit. Ergophobia has his exosuit. Take Me still has a moment to the next level. No, no. Not even close, just starting. Okay. One more of those, and then we should really go look at our problem in the south. Half the water's empty. That pipe is still very, very full. We've filled one and what? 1 3/4 tanks. Yeah, this is going to take a little while. So I guess this is going to come back for next episode. Worst thing is I might have to pop open this. Maybe I can get in from the underneath and block it in, so it only fills the top half with water rather than all of it. Because I'm going to have to get in here. Oh. Also need to get all this liquid out. Like, it's not going to... In real world, this would probably get dragged over here and down. But this is not real world. This is oxygen not included. So that's still 1,000 kilos. Yeah. I don't know. We might have to knock out some of these parts to get this to drain, to then rebuild it the way we want. And also not let water in. To do the rebuild. Starvation? Zombieland. Why? Use toilet. You're going in here to dump your exosuit, to then go down the pole, to then go use the bathroom. I see nothing wrong. I don't know what you're complaining about. I think you're complaining that the base is just getting too big. Too big to logically move around. But until I have some sort of alternatives when it comes to power production, there's not a lot I can do. So, I am going to leave the episode here. It's been about an hour again, so this is just sort of going to become the default length of Oxygen Not Included episodes. We've definitely got half a rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got almost a complete rocket built. On top of that, we have, nope, it's control or shift 2. We have possibly our first oil well. I will definitely have problems if this is the only oil well we find. Because I'm very much used to maps with many oil wells. I have no idea why any of the mods would remove them, but you know, I didn't code the mods, so yeah. We are still slowly working our way left and right. I actually think as we now have the plastic, we could probably do a plastic ladder all the way across. What's the temperature like? Warm. Warm to okay. It's like piss color yellow. Yep. We still do have these guys running perfectly, just dumping out refined metal. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Dormant, idle, idle. We have found out, and we still don't know what that is. Yeah, there's still lots more digging to go, and on top of that, actually, we dug out all this. It's a water geyser. Well, we're going to analyze. No, actually, we're not going to analyze that because that's still broken, I think. But we're definitely going to dig that one out, have it pour in with the rest of everything else. But yeah, definitely more digging in the upcoming episodes. Definitely going to finish space next episode. Definitely going to find out how this might possibly work in the next episode. Anyway, that's it. I'm out. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye.